Hey, Kansas City, I hope you guys are having a great rest of your Sunday evening. As it's wrapping up here in downtown Kansas City, it's coming to a close, and I decided to get a little bit of a walk in, even though I've been struggling with the cold this weekend. I needed to just clear my mind from just some stuff, that's all. And that's what it is anymore. People get that stuff inside, and you just got to be able to get it out, because you know what? People are so easily misinterpreted. There is such a way that people can misinterpret so much, and the internet and social media, it is so misinterpreted, and it can cause friendships to end over nothing. It can cause relationships to have problems over nothing. And this is why I would rather be more vocal about stuff. I would be better off if I could talk on the phone to every one of you more than just have to post or even text message. Even sometimes I feel like that it's so hard for everybody to be understood at a certain level, and when we're just using our networks to communicate. And I'm all for social media. I mean, if it wasn't for any type of social platform, I honestly wouldn't have found a way to recover from alcohol and for me to find a new life for myself. And there's a long list of people that I know, honestly, that don't like me, and I don't really care. And I just keep removing that negativity out of my life. And I know that there are people that honestly down deep genuinely care about me, and I know people that honestly genuinely want to be a friend of mine. So that's a great thing, and I appreciate you guys that are there. And I want to be your friend too, and I want to be a better friend. I want to be able to listen and be able to do things anonymously without you knowing about it, that I can be a better friend for you guys. I mean, things that I can do to make the friendship of the people out there a lot better and a lot easier for us to get on and communicate better. So if it's social media, or if I need to break it down a little bit more like this on a video or something, or come talk to me, have coffee with me, let's do it, because I want to be the best friend I can be. We might just be somewhat of a contact through social media, but I want to get to know somebody. I saw a friend of mine this past weekend at the Royals game, and he stopped by, said hi to my parents and it was so nice to catch up with him. And he was so polite, and he sat down, and we ended up talking some more, and he's become a really great friend of my family and I's. And honestly, it's good to have genuine people in your life. And there's so many people out there that try to put on this front, and what are you putting on? Like, who are you trying to impress? Yourself? Because you're not impressing me. I don't care. And I honestly just want people to know that I am genuinely, as honest as I can possibly be. I heard somebody say that they felt like I was the type of person that would backstab somebody or go behind their back just to get to the next level for myself. That's not true. That's not true at all. We know what is true, though. What is true, though, is that I've been a very honest and real person with everybody in my life. And you know what? If you don't feel that way about me, I challenge anybody to come and talk to me over coffee, over a soda pop, whatever, and we can sit there and we can discuss whatever you need to discuss. So I just feel like the world is full of insecurities, and you know what? I battle with my own insecurities. We all do. And you know what? If you don't know what real insecurity is, then you're insecure yourself, because you have to be able to call yourself on your own bullshit. And you have to be able to understand that there are things that we have to do to better our minds, better our hearts, and better our souls, or we're all going to end up fucking dead somewhere, laying dead by our own self, because we can't keep control of our own emotions and our own, comments. Or so we're going to piss the world off, and we're all going to have a big civil war or something. So, we don't need this drama. We don't need this toxic lifestyle. And for me, I just am trying to give the best foot forward I can. A lot of you don't know what I do full time. A lot of you don't even have any idea what I do full time. Most of this people in this world and on social media or whatever you want to call it think I'm just a DJ on the weekends at the Quaff, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Because you know what? It's not anybody's business what I do full time. My job as a teacher full time is what I do, and working with the type of children and the type of families that I do is my choice. And I love what I do. I went to school to do this. I enjoy having this in my life, and this is who I am today. What I do on the weekends is also an enjoyment for me. I like to be able to connect with people. I like to be able to be social. I love the Quaff. I love what Joe, Anthony, Philip, Stephen, everybody that has given me so much opportunity and growth in that environment has also given me friendship and love and support, and there's a reason why I feel that I keep doing what I'm doing. So, I don't understand why there are such negative, people out there, why there are such, hypocritical people and people that can't call themselves on their own bullshit. So I just want everybody to know that if it wasn't for me being upfront and honest with everybody, in 2012, I wouldn't have been able to go to rehab and I wouldn't have been able to get sober because I had a fucking problem. And I'm sorry if I'm using profanity on this video, but that's the way I feel right now. I had a serious problem. And you know what that problem was? That problem was being able to look myself in the mirror and be honest and be real and tell you guys the truth. The truth is that I used to wake up and drink alcohol in the morning to survive. The truth is that I had to go when I got off of work and buy a bottle of vodka because I couldn't function because of my anxiety and my depression and everything else in my life and my insecurities. I had to drink to make that better. And you know what? What was that? That's a problem. And then I would drink to have to go to bed because I couldn't function to go to sleep. I needed help. I was slowly killing myself, and I probably should have ended up dead after the type of experiences that I went through back in 2009, 2010, 2011. You know what? Those were some really rough years for me, personally, socially, everything. And if you really know me, you know I had those tough years, and you were right there with me. Either you were there in the boat or you were out of the boat, and that's fine. You know what? Not everybody in this world is going to like me, and that's cool. But I just feel like sometimes I've got to remove myself from the certain ones that I know have different prerogatives inside of their own thinking about me. And that's what I got to do. I've got to continue that. And the only thing I can tell you guys is you've got to keep removing yourself also. If I ever become a problem for you, remove me, please. Please remove me. Take me out. Because I do not, and I repeat, I do not want to stress anybody out. Trust me, that's not my job. If anybody has a problem with me, I would love for you to talk to me personally. Personally. If you misunderstand something I say, please ask me. Please call me on the phone and talk to me. Don't assume things. Don't listen to second and third whatever parties. Just talk to me. It's easier that way. And we'll all be in a better place once we sit down and we have a little conversation about whatever is being misinterpreted. That's all. That's the insanity out there. The reality for me today is I got to take care of what's up here and what's in here. Nothing else matters to me. My family, obviously my God, and my life and my sobriety. That's all that matters to me. I don't give a shit about anything else. Because you know what? It's about what I've got to do tonight and what I'm going to do tomorrow morning when I go to work and what I'm going to do tomorrow night. That's the thing I got to worry about, not anything else. Have a great night.